and welcome to another broadcast with Gian. Watching this program, you are going to be inspired, challenged, and enlightened. Now, let me introduce to you our host, Gian.
You remember, you and I and everybody else are the result of a woman and a man that had sex. And as a result, she got pregnant. And then nine months later, more or less, here we are. It's a fact. Sexuality is a natural instinct. Why suddenly some people do not want to talk about it? Still, like it's some sort of taboo. And there are individuals that are frustrated and they would like to talk about it and know some things about it, learn things about it, but it seems like there are no options to discuss this topic. On the other hand, you have the other extreme, which is people that are totally fearless about not just what they think and say, but they do. And why is that? We know that there are so many cases of sexual abuse in children. Statistics are horrible about it. Numbers are growing in that department, and that is only about those individuals that are, and will be able to express that experience. But there are many others that they will never share that with anyone. They keep those secrets until they die. They don't share that with anybody. It's embarrassing. It's something horrible. But sexual abuse still exists, sadly, and that is one of the reasons why we need to be more and more careful with kids. You know that abuse comes all the time for those that are close to the family. But then the teenager years, where people feel the need to compensate, and they say, well, I already lost my virginity or whatever, I'm going to go nuts. And everyone is trying to experience things, and what happened? Well, you know that. There's a lot of fornication everywhere, and more babies, not planned babies, out of marriage, and abortions, and all that. Not to mention sexual diseases. And all that is because there was an abuse or other kind of situations and force people to make those kind of mistakes. Now, you and I know that ideally, every guy and every girl should wait looking for somebody that they will love, and that person will love them back, get to know each other. Ideally, they will date, get to know the family, talk about their future, where they are going to live, how they are going to manage money, children, if they want to have children, how many, if they are going to have pets in the house, their food, their careers, their future. Ideally, they are in marriage. A man and a woman will find the pleasure, the joy, the satisfaction, and the good health of a good sexual life. It's not what happens. Unfortunately, we know that even for those who eventually wait or they are married, then you see the abuse. Abuse in many ways. For instance, you have the case when one wants to have more sex than the other and some is refusing, and then the manipulation, all that kind of situations that are terrible. And still, there are more affairs, adultery, etc. It's very sad what we see today in this world about our sexual life. And it seems for a reason that there is no hope for anybody. But that's not true. What we need to do is to find a way to normalize our sexuality. For those who are married, man and woman, you need to talk about what you want, what is what you need, and come to some agreements. In a marriage, the man and the woman should find in their bedroom, in that particular department, a time for love, a time for getting to know each other more, not just in your bodies, but in your souls, in your feelings, in your dreams. Because, in fact, that is what we all are looking for in our sexual life. It is not just the physical act of having sex. It is the fact of feeling loved one another, making us feel loved one another. Sexuality it varies from one couple to the other, like music style or food, diet, stuff like that. But every couple should talk about those things, come to an agreement about it, respect the agreement, do things right. For those who are single and are frustrated, you need to find the right person. You need to wait for the right person, because it's not going to be good for you if you are single and you are trying to experience sex here and there. Apparently you are having fun, but in reality you are just hurting yourself. And you can get a sexual disease or other things that can happen to you. But if you are looking for somebody and that person is the person that will love you back, there is when you can have a normalized sexual life. Many people think that sex is everything in life. And they think, if I don't have sex, I will never be able to be happy with myself, with my life. That is a wrong idea. Sex is not all in life. Some people can have that abundant sexual life in their marriages, but some people don't. And some people become widowers, or they are widowed and divorced. They will never get married for whatever reason. And are they going to be frustrated the rest of their lives? No. There are many people that are actually being by themselves, it seems like, was the solution to their frustration. They now are happy. They found other things that make them happy in life. And if you are wondering, things like what? Well, you will not believe it, but for some people, reading, studying, learning things, doing things, those kind of things will make people happy. When you find something that you can enjoy by doing it, whatever is that activity, it could be in arts, in education, it could be in sports, helping the community, in a church, working as a volunteer for the city, working with the elderly, working with the youth, working for the environment, politics, many areas that you can find where you can make a contribution, not just for yourself, but for the community, for the society, for our country. And many people have found a lot of joy in doing those things. People that work with pets, for instance, they find a great gratification helping animals that they were defenseless and they needed somebody to help them, to protect the environment, or anything that you like. You should try that. I found a quote, very interesting quote, and it says, "The best for people to do on earth, it is to enjoy their food and drinks and enjoy the work they have during their time here." And it's absolutely true. It's absolutely true, my friend, that when you are enjoying what you are doing and you are happy with your projects, eventually you stop thinking about that particular thing of your frustrating sexual life. You will. You enjoy what you are doing, and then is when you can start thinking, you know what, I would like to eat something special. I'm doing something, I feel productive, I'm happy. You can cook something special. You can prepare your drinks. You don't need to be drinking alcohol either. There are many good drinks that you can make yourself or buy it if that's the case. But the most important thing that I have found is that God makes me happy.
Thank you for watching another broadcast with Gian. The schedule of this program: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Check the website mygiancarlo.com for more videos. We hope to see you soon.